A long time ago, there was a king of Egypt called Pharaoh. Pharaoh made the Israelite people be his slaves. The Israelites worked very hard in the hot desert. Then Pharaoh made a rule that all Israelite babies should be thrown into the river. Meanwhile, there was an Israelite mommy who wanted her baby boy to be safe, so she put her baby in a basket and put the basket in the Nile River. Right at the time, she knew the Egyptian princess would be there. The Egyptian princess took the baby out of the river and brought the baby to the palace to live safely. "I will call you Moses," she said, "because the name Moses means, 'I brought you out of the river.'" Moses grew up, and one day Moses saw an Egyptian taskmaster hitting a Jewish slave. Moses got so angry at the taskmaster that Moses hit the taskmaster and hurt him. Moses got scared that Pharaoh would punish him for hurting the taskmaster, so Moses left Egypt and became a shepherd in the desert. One day, while watching his sheep, Moses saw a burning bush and heard the voice of God. "Moses, go back to Egypt and tell Pharaoh to let my people go." So Moses went to Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go." But Pharaoh said no. God got angry that Pharaoh would not let the Israelites be free, so God sent 10 plagues to punish the Egyptians. The river water turned to blood. There was an invasion of frogs. Everyone got lice. There was an invasion of wild animals and tons of flies. The cattle died. Boils made everyone's skin itch. Hail fell from the sky. Locusts covered the land. Then the sky went dark for 3 nights and 3 days. After each of these plagues, Moses told Pharaoh, "Let my people go." But each time, Pharaoh said no. And then, for the 10th plague, God said that the firstborn sons would die. Pharaoh was scared. So Pharaoh told Moses that the Israelite slaves could be free and said, "Go." Moses told all the Israelites to get ready to leave Egypt quickly, just in case Pharaoh changed his mind. Some of the Israelites were making bread when it was time to flee, so they gathered the dough and carried it with them, and the hot sun baked the batter into a crisp cracker we now call matzah. But then Pharaoh changed his mind and sent his soldiers back to get the Israelites. Moses and the Israelite people came to the huge sea of reeds. Moses trusted God, and Moses raised his staff, and God split the sea of reeds so the Israelites would walk through safely. Then God brought the sea back together again so the Egyptians could not chase them. The Israelites were free. They were so happy that Miriam, Moses' sister, invited everyone to sing and dance while she played the timbrels. During the Passover holiday, we remember how God brought us from slavery to freedom. We eat a special meal called a Seder, say blessings, to give thanks to God, and sing with our families, just like we did when we became free.
Hag Pesach Sameach! Happy Passover!